Moto escape plan.
You thought we forgot about you. You thought we were not going to do a video from last year's ride, but we did. And behold, we were in Tellico.
Which is a surprise because we do usually go to Tellico.
Oh, now we do.
We do.
It was amazing. We rode two of the big trails. We rode first the Appalachia Loop, which is here. This was considered one of the harder trails, and it was actually some really good riding.
No fun.
We were both on our KTM 890 motorcycles.
Yep. And Lauren rides the S. Some people call that the street bike, but he did great. He was out in front most of the time, and yeah, I mean, I think this was the trip where we both kind of said, I can't imagine somebody out riding that bike.
No, we did.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was perfect.
And I also got a new camera. I got one of these cool Insta360. So look at this video gymnastics. Those are actually artificial raindrops I put on the lens.
I thought it was my spit from sneezing on it.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, and I think so. This loop was. What do you have on the back of your bike there?
That's luggage, probably. Hanging off the side that probably wasn't secured very well.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So these roads were great in Tellico. This is part of the TET we had not ridden before. These two loops, and because one they were considered a little bit harder, and before I had that big old 1200 GS, and
yeah.
That thing would have made through here fine, but I would have been pretty tired trying to get through there.
Yeah.
These bikes, man.
We were actually just talking, and we won't talk about KTM 890s the whole time, but
like 90%.
90% of the time. But we were both just saying how we've had these bikes a couple of years now, and they've been flawless. Where are we, Lauren?
I'm in Carstown.
Yeah.
Oh, God, we're delightful.
It's just that, when you can probably tell from the videos and the voiceover here that we just don't have any fun when we go on these trips.
We certainly don't. I hate them, and I hate you.
Gosh. This is a revelation. I mean, I was kind of joking, but
I'm not joking.
I understand. It's part of how you build character. You learn how to put up with something, and then when you come back to your regular life, it's just that much easier.
Yeah, and when I look back at this now and the seething I had for you,
yeah,
it makes me feel great about the way I feel now.
Yeah, that's building capacity, I think.
That's building capacity.
Yeah.
So this is a little side trail that goes up to the Penstock, which I don't know much about, but it is a trail that it's a big, huge pipe that carries water from somewhere to somewhere else. Regional history is my specialty.
In case anybody's interested. Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, you can just contact us and we can give you the whole history.
I can only imagine Lauren's map that he sends you. It's like drawn with crayon.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's like, I don't know. No, the Penstock,
It was the thing was that we almost skipped this, if I remember correctly, and then because we knew it was like go out and come back, it didn't connect to anything.
Yeah, this is a long route. Anyway.
But and it had that bendy tree.
It had that bendy tree, and then there's this weird spot where the earth collapsed upon itself.
This is something else his camera does. Is it bends space-time?
Yeah, bends space-time. Yeah, but this actually was a really cool little side road.
Completely worth the trip out and trip back. We enjoyed it a lot. And what was funny was going down, I think because we didn't know where we were going, it took longer to go down than it did to go back up.
Oh, for sure.
We kind of tooted right back up, and we're surprised at how quickly we got back to the main trail.
Yeah, and I will say, like, when we came out to Tellico this year, we'd heard a lot about tons of road maintenance and new gravel, and everyone was like, oh, they were destroying it all. I asked you to look at this and tell me, is it destroyed?
It was a good year for Tellico, just overall. And what used to be Hunt's Lodge, I think we have some footage of us there.
We did have some footage.
But now it's called Smitty's. But it's the same family that bought it a couple years ago. And that's still one of the best. Sorry, I'm petting a dog over here.
Yeah.
That's still one of the best places to stay, in my opinion, that we've ever been in almost 10 years of riding.
I love it.
Yeah, we just keep going back there because it's so great. They're super nice people. Campsite's always clean, and they're just great.
We'll have now a little diatribe in sight about the Penstock. Lots more information here.
Yeah, this is where Lauren sort of breaks down the history.
Yeah. Comprehensive is about 30 minutes.
So we just rode, we think was on the map called Penstock. It's kind of a rough and ready road.
Rough and ready.
Yeah. And then this is the pipeline, and then there's a really cool water like situation down there, a stream, creek, that goes right into the side of the mountain.
Super cool.
Yeah, buddy. We're gonna go ride it back, I guess.
And we're back. Smith Mountain.
Yep, this is where my people are from.
That's right. Brandon's last name is
Smith.
Yeah, we don't usually say that on YouTube, but
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Brandon Smiths out there.
we do have 3 or 4 viewers,
I think we're up to 20.
and they're stalky.
They're welcome.
There's a dude outside right now.
I mean, yeah. I think they could find either one of us at this point.
This thing's still recording. Nope, it overheated.
In 49 seconds? 4 minutes and 49 seconds? So that's one thing about Lauren's new fancy camera is that on the trail, it does really well. But if you set it up in a room, it overheats in about 4 minutes and 49 seconds.
What a bummer. Yeah.
Yep. So that's where Lauren, if he sounds like he's far off, it's because he's playing with a tripod.
I'm over here.
And because he likes to do that with his voice.
All right.
Oh, he's doing the weird earth thing again. And that was him smacking me. Not really, that was Lego.
Yeah, I can't even actually turn the camera on. All right.
That's shenanigans, man.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
So we're back here, going through the trail, and
Smith Mountain.
this is basically, it was just perfect the whole time. We ran into almost no vehicles except each other.
Often. Yeah, so I'm Smith Mountain was actually, this is the second half of the first day, I think. No, this is the second day, Smith Mountain. And this was a pretty great trail, man. It was actually pretty, woo.
Space.
Man, who edited this?
Some guy who...
Loser dude.
Yeah.
This is actually a pretty great trail and a little bit just technical enough to keep it spicy.
So we are in a place called Turtletown, we think. We just got off of this road that Lauren got some really good 360, Insta 360 footage on. So we'll look forward to looking at that.
Turtletown.
Still got a little bit to go. Okay, well, we're about halfway. And it's, what time is it? 2:30? 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock. Keep riding.
Oh, guess where we are? Yeah, there's Lauren's camera that overheated, and
Losers.
here's Lauren, and here's the mic and the thing.
Yeah.
You're getting full. This is the way you do 360.
This is it.
Is Brandon
this is live.
Just holds his hand out. And
You're watching us as we're watching the videos. We're commenting on the video, and then I'm going to put this into this video, and there's Bubby, and it's
this. We live in a really amazing
city.
Yeah.
Still on Smith Mountain, 2-track, glorious. Look at the views. It rained most of the time we were there, but it started clearing up. And for some reason, though, even though it was super mud puddly, there wasn't a lot of hard mud riding, which I'm not a big fan of.
No, but at this point, though, what tires? Do you remember what tires you were running? I can't remember if you had upgraded by then.
My front tire was that Kendo. No, I don't remember.
Was it a block tire or was it still pretty?
Yeah, I changed out.
I thought you did. Yeah. Oh, you went with a Shinko. Mm-hmm. Shinko 804, 805, which I think we both pretty much decided is pretty unbeatable for what we do. Yeah, we both, I think, right now have TK70s on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those are good, too.
I like the back.
Yeah.
The front.
Yeah.
The front that came with my bike, I don't remember what it is. I'll put it in the description. Was totally fine for gravel road, but for this, it was a hot mess because I first rode it over here where we live on this road called Pinnacle Mountain, which can be a little technical. And man, I was like all over the place.
Hey, you know what'll help you when you're trying to match up this video and what we're watching right here is if you clap or snap 3 times, you're going to see the waveform on the Yeti and on here.
You ready?
And now he's going to see that, and he's going to be able to just line that up, and it's going to be magical.
So we got down to the end of this. Oh,
I didn't video any of that. The short version is we just rode
130 miles on the Appalachia Trail. The last 10 or 12 miles of it were some of the most technical roads on the TAT. We had a great time. These bikes were miracle workers and saved us multiple times. We did run into a
little bit of mud.
huge mud puddle and we both bailed in different ways, but
Yeah, it's good.
it was
Fun.
awesome.
It's good, clean fun.
And now we're gonna go back to Tellico and get some pizza.
Hey.
This is Smitty's campground. Man, this place is awesome. You should go see them. We got a little tent site out under a shade tree. It's delightful. We've been there like 3 times now, and it's been fantastic.
Every time. Although the first time we went, like they had a bike jack that I used 2 or 3 times back when I had the Husky, and had to do some work. And what's funny is that bike jack is totally rusted and now is a boat anchor. Like it's totally unusable. But our first trip out there was amazing. Oh, look at that name description.
I'll edit that.
You should leave it. That was a huge bowl of meat and cheese.
And
It was said it was supposed to be like molcajete, but it was not like any molcajete I've ever
we
had
ate
before.
the living daylights out of that. The Helen loop, day 3. This was a little bit less crazy.
240 miles, was it?
Yeah, man.
That's a
But we
lot.
didn't ride all of it.
Oh, we didn't. Okay, I was like, man, I'm shocked.
Well, in the Helen loop, like the weird thing is, because we're terrible at motorcycle trips, this goes right to Helen, and we somehow completely missed the entire town. Like literally.
That's true. And I remember we were like looking at a map and we're like, it's right there. How did we miss it?
Like the trail literally, I think, goes into the town.
And somehow, even with GPS, we missed it.
However, as more tame as you can see here, like it's still like these roads are unbelievable. Like we're planning our trip for this year, and I think we're going to do something called the Gear Trail.
GEAR, and if you search it, good luck.
Yeah, good luck, because I think it's a fairly jank. However, like we actually debated, should we just go back to Tellico again? Because what I do love is you can stay at one central place,
And the roads are all really nearby, so you get onto roads like this immediately, and then at the end of the day, you can go eat somewhere.
that's
That's reasonably priced, and the food's pretty good, and yeah.
But I think like this one was a combination of dirt and paved, and this is a great day.
It was a good day. It
Because
was
the day before this was
Almost all
great,
day.
but it was some really challenging drive, and we don't ride enough, unfortunately, because we're busy people, to get our skill sets up where they really need to be.
We used to ride a lot
Yeah.
back before work and kids accelerated our obligations.
But this was a great day of riding. Man, it's just great. So let's talk about gear real quick while we're watching this. We both have, what are the name of our climb jackets?
I don't think I had mine yet for this trip. I think this trip actually, because it was so wet, made me decide to get the climb jacket. So we've got, what kind of climb jacket do you
I
have?
don't remember. I'll have to put it in the description. Anyway, I found it on Closeout.
Motorcyclecloseouts.com, which used to be New Enough, had them.
Yeah.
What were they, like $350?
Yeah,
or
it
something?
was like nothing.
It was
It's
really
an
a good
amazing
deal.
jacket.
Yeah.
We're the worst at voiceover because we don't know anything about anything. But that's what video description.
But that jacket's great for adventure riding, and it's supposed to be like a street
Yeah,
jacket.
that's like their Badlands version on a street level.
Gore-Tex, high-vis, leather.
Bye, Reed.
Bye, Reed. It's a good jacket, and I think Lauren's had such good results on the trip, and it's so much lighter. I have a Scorpion, the waterproof Scorpion, and the climb was just so much better. Okay, he's gonna go look. Yeah, I have a Scorpion Yosemite, and so at the end of the season last year, they had the climb back in stock, and I went and picked one up. But it's a really good jacket, and if you can find one, I think it's a great adventure jacket. Here it comes. And it came with the back armor. It came with all that stuff. What does it say? Does it say what it is?
The Apex.
Apex. You can see here, is this when you had the...
That's when the bike ran over my back.
He fell off of the GS and I was scared to death. I thought I thought I'd lost him.
Well, Climb made this thing and no one bought it, and it wasn't marketed as an adventure jacket. There's a pro tip. It is an adventure jacket.
Yeah, that makes you want to buy it, doesn't it? When he does that sort of weird whisper in your ear.
We're and especially when the microphone is like 5 feet away from the.
You've got this too, though. You're getting double mics.
Look at this.
Look at that. Gosh, that was nice. Anyway, it's a great jacket. We also have the Climb helmets that I think we both are pretty sold on. And we've had those a couple of seasons, no issues.
I want to say if we say Climb enough in this video,
give us some money.
They're going to sponsor us.
Well, and
Climb's the best gear ever made.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I have some gloves from them that are Gore-Tex that I really like. I like Held gloves too, but my Helds, he's got a pair of Helds that he bought from me, and they're still perfect.
12 years.
And
goddamn gloves.
My Held gloves lasted like 2 seasons. The ones I bought to replace those lasted like 2 seasons. I don't know. It probably matters like when they were made and the type and all that stuff.
Well, I will say we have Climb pants, Climb jackets. Because we have what are the summer ones called? The intakes?
Induction. Those are really good in the summer.
Climb helmets. So even though Climb won't sponsor us, that's their problem.
We'll sponsor them.
Oh, we have more vocals. What you doing, buddy?
I mean, just hanging out with you here in the woods.
Yeah? You having a good time? Yeah. It's fun, isn't it? Yeah. We're in Georgia. Somewhere. Peaceful eve, easy feeling.
That's it. What's next?
We're headed to Helen, Georgia.
There's so much stuff I want to do.
Turn around and go back to
Tellico. Oh, this jacket's tight. Oh, yeah. I like tight jackets.
Nice. What are you even talking about?
Oh, that was a great overlook, actually. Yeah. So we said a bunch of stuff, and that overlook was beautiful. There's probably some still shots of that, too.
No doubt. Yeah, so we're still on the Helen loop.
Probably right next to Helen.
Yeah, past Helen. This was way up on the ridge, though. Man, what a great ride. I remember this one really well.
I do, too. It was fun.
It was beautiful. So we were cruising along here, and...
you hear the dog drinking?
Again, pro level.
I hope that's the dog drinking.
Mm-hmm. Sure it is. I don't have any dogs, Brandon.
Oh my gosh. Haunted house. That's the kind of thing where you hear something in your house and you're like, I'm pretty sure I'm alone. But now I'm not so sure.
Am I alone then?
Anyway, this was a great road. I mean, I think, one of the challenges when you're editing stuff like this is it looks so smooth and so easy. And this actually, I think this wasn't bad at all, but there are definitely times where we look back and we look at the video and you're like, man, this just doesn't do justice. And I think also the thing is we're like mid-level riders.
I would say mid-level. And we have no desire to go fast. We have no desire to try to kill ourselves. We're not in a rush. We're there to enjoy it. And hey, kudos to the guys who are into that. That's awesome. That's no shade on them. But we are trying to enjoy it. And like we literally get no time in our lives for this kind of stuff. So we purposely take 6 or 7 days every year to do this. And I mean, look, this is why.
Yeah.
No cars, nobody around.
we're just out there on our own doing our thing. It's the best in the world. So we're not.
We used to ride almost every weekend for like the whole day, and then about 5 or 6 years ago, that just wasn't possible anymore between work and family and things like that. So this trip is really, I mean, I don't know. I would be bummed. I would really miss it if we didn't do this trip. And we still ride, like sometimes on Sunday mornings or Saturdays. But even that is harder and harder because we both have like weekend obligations.
Yeah.
That it's tough to get out and ride.
Look at B-Bear back there, man. You're in flow state.
It looks that way.
Oh,
More voiceover here comes. I'm gonna do.
There's a tree in the road.
Oh, this is the last day.
Oh, yeah, we only did 4 days last year. And that waterfall, I'm surprised there weren't tons of people.
Yeah.
Usually there's like people standing all over the place.
Remember,
It must have been first thing.
Super early.
Yeah,
we left super early. So they did just repave part of this road. This was one of the big roads that they redid. And this is, of course, up on the parkway.
Were we on our way home?
It's always so bittersweet, yeah.
From Cherokee.
Yeah, we got on at Cherokee. Look at that, though. I mean...
And we don't even go up there as much as we should. Because we usually want to ride dirt. And, there's that dirt road that was part of the Tail Chaser last year that we had never ridden on Caesar's Head. Do you remember that? Oh,
yeah.
I should shut up.
Oh, Miss Fetabush. We're at Fetabush.
We are almost home. It kind of shocked us. We didn't know we were this close. But we're almost home after 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days of riding up at Tellico. And, it was great.
A lot of fun.
Got lots of good video. We're going to get it up online for you. But another successful year.
A lot of fun. Good riding. Have to wait a year to do it again. Look at that.
Bye.
All right. Hey, thank you for watching Moto Escape Plan. Leave us a comment, like, subscribe, and we'll become famous.
Oh, and this is my buddy helping me clean
That's
up
how you
the
clean a
bike.
motorcycle.
It's done, my people. And oh my lord. Okay, did we actually get all that? Can I stop? I got